Hello, what's up? Welcome to Highliner. I'm so excited to be doing this again. This was a series that I started on the WeedTube a while back, and now I want to revive it here on YouTube and just kind of see if anybody taps in. I'm trying to do maybe like a clowny Christmas vibe today. I don't know how it's gonna end up looking, but I'm excited. I'm gonna have different guests and stuff on here. My first guest is going to be my partner, A, because I love them, and B, because we just put out a whole fucking album together. Me and them are gonna come on here and talk about that. But first, I just wanna kind of do a look on here on my own and have you guys get to know me a little bit. So, 2 rules about Highliner. There's no such thing as a mistake, and you gotta keep smoking weed and just see what happens. The last time I tried to do a white look, like all white makeup, I kind of psyched myself out because I was scared of how I looked, and I ended up taking it all off. Right before my album release party, I was like, of course, I wait to try this for the first time till right before like the most important show of my life. But I feel like how I should have done this is like maybe made an outline of some kind, but I don't have a white pencil or anything. Oh wait, yes I do. Well, I do have this thing. Oh god. No, this is not working. Hold on. Is it working? This is what it looks like. I don't know if that worked. I'm not one of those guys. Okay, but if I just pull this down, I'm actually going to a holiday party tonight. I think it's a holiday party. I might look slightly out of place, but you know what? That's okay, because usually I look out of place, so if I just lean into it a lot, then it's out of place on my own terms. You know, fuck. I was influenced to get this foundation, which is the Sunset Foundation, or Sunset Makeup White Foundation. Person who owns the company, and I always see advertising this shit on TikTok, I always see them putting it on with their fingers. I'll walk you through my plan, okay? So I'm gonna kind of try to rub it on with my fingers as like a base layer, and then I'm gonna set it, and then I'm gonna go over it with Marron Clown White makeup, because this shit is legit. I mean, we'll see what actually happens, but that's my plan right now. So anyways, my name is Baby Ghost. I'm a musician. I like doing art and makeup as part of my self and gender expression, and also as part of like my brand and who I am as a musician, you know? I was inspired by a lot of artists who have taken it to the limits with fashion and experimented and made it a part of their show and performances. I think a lot about like Lady Gaga, Paparazzi. You know the video that I'm talking about. That was an iconic moment in pop culture that as a young child to watch was so heavily inspiring in a way that I didn't even realize when I was younger. You know, I grew up and was like, wow, this was a defining moment for her career and also for my passion. Like, I am so inspired by so many powerful women artists that I grew up watching. I am a non-binary person that is AFAB and has lived life informed by gender norms and a binary that I adhered to and was enforced throughout my entire life. You know, I feel grateful that I was put into an environment so unlike the one that I had always known. I grew up in wine country. Then I moved down to SoCal for school, and I went to a liberal arts college, which explains a lot. And then I moved to LA, and now I'm here. Okay, so I'm gonna set it with the Sunset Makeup setting powder as well. This was so cheap, and look how much is in here. This is crazy. I got it in shade 09, which is white. This is probably gonna last me well over the year. I wonder if my friend's gonna be mad at me that I'm putting on clown makeup to go to this party. Listen, I don't know how these Hollywood things work. I just show up and try to network a little bit and usually cap it at like 2 hours, go home, put on Selling Sunset. Me and my partner watch Selling Sunset together, actually, so I have to wait until they're around or we can like FaceTime to watch it. I'm so glad they're doing a reunion episode this season because it has been so messy. I don't know if y'all have been watching this season. If not, spoilers ahead. But oh my god, I was totally on Bree's side. Well, maybe not totally because I'm not really on anyone's side in that show. But I was riding pretty hard for Bree, and then she started getting a little bit weird and just like, dare I say, childish. I still am like, okay, I get where you're coming from, girl, but damn, just relax a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go in with this clown white. Whoa, do you see this? So I'm trying to go for this Christmas look. I love Christmas. My birthday is right after Christmas. And you know a Capricorn always gotta show out for the entire fucking month. So wow. So this is kind of the point where I stopped last time and took it all off, which was kind of a painful process, but I'm not going to be doing that this time. No. What I'm going to be doing is powering forward, having a great time, and hopefully taking a bong rip without messing this up. Let's find out. Also, this is my mirror. I like it a lot, but it doesn't really, if you like stand it up on something. Oh, there we go. If you go past, yeah, okay. There you see. This is my last thing about Selling Sunset, okay? All of their outfits are so impressive. They're like evening gowns or like cocktail dresses. I was asking my partner last night when we were watching it, I was like, do they dry clean all of their outfits? Or do they just wear them once? Because I've never seen a repeat. Or like, are they taking every single garment they own to the dry cleaner? Because none of these things look like they can just normally be thrown in the dryer. I don't know fabrics, okay? I wasn't a fabric major. But they look pretty fancy to the untrained eye. I think I'm gonna do some blush. I think I'm gonna just do it in like little circles. That seems like kind of clownish. I'm gonna go for like pinks and reds. But really I'm gonna swish this brush around in this destroyed palette. It looks like this because I mix contact solution with the colors to make my eyebrows and stuff. But let's be real, it would look like this anyways. See, here's the thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Bear with me. Okay, so it's not really like blending well over the white. I should go over it. Actually don't know what's happening. Wait, maybe I should have used this from the get-go. This is Milk Makeup in the shade Work. It's like a little cream thingy. In 2 different places in my face. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, this is going poorly. I'm gonna forget that for a second and take another bong rip before I do my eyebrows. I'm thinking I want to do like some holiday lights, you know, a little string of Christmas lights. I feel like I did fuck up a little bit so far, but nothing we can't save. Everyone's gonna be drunk anyways, so they're just gonna be stoked to see a clown. Okay, this is my eyeliner with the most ink in it. I live and breathe by this eyeliner. I don't know. Fuck. I was gonna go in with the eyeliner, but I think first And maybe this is a stupid idea, but I think first I should do like a little shadow moment. My partner got this palette and they don't like makeup on their face a whole bunch. So it is for me now. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this green from this palette and this green from this palette, which is NYX Ultimate. And then this one is Morphe Love Matters palette, which is so cute. Okay, God. Again, I think I should have said it after I put all the colors and stuff on here because I don't know. And then, oh God, I'm just gonna do one eye first. Should I? No. Yes. Oh no, I don't know. Let me put a little bit of green on the bottom. What I do love about this palette, not only is it super pigmented, but it's also got very little fallout. Forgive me, but this is why it's called Highliner, because I'm literally just flying by the seat of my fucking stoner pants. Oh god. So, this is where my secret extra NYX palette comes in. So, believe it or not, this is actually the better looking one. It has a top. This one's actually my favorite. I take the Bio True, put a couple drops in there. I put it in the green pan. I'm just gonna take my little tiny brush, swish it around. Okay, I have a brow done now. My friend called me and I had to take that because he's the one taking me to the party. This eye is kind of snatched, I'm not gonna lie. The brow I love. So I'm gonna do the other eye and come back. I realize that I have two different shaped eyebrows right now, but they're kind of close. As long as they move. I was working Halloween Horror Nights this year and I mostly was in masks, so it didn't matter if I had no eyebrows, but this one night I was a victim and I told the makeup artist like, hey, can you give me eyebrows because, you know, I want to be able to look like I'm in pain, and it's kind of hard to do that when you don't have the most expressive feature on your face. She was like, yeah, of course, totally. And she gave me eyebrows, but she put them like in, so, I don't know where the hell she could have put them on my face to where this was the case. But every time I moved my face, like, they didn't move. They didn't move with me. So I'd be like, and they would just be stuck. It was like I had Botox or something. It was wild. Another brown right. Okay, I have acquired a towel, which I feel like will come in handy, and a little bit more of a resolve. Okay, so I think we're gonna go let me scoot a little closer and tell you a story while I do this. I was working on a Christmas tree lot for a few days this Christmas season, actually. It started out as just a way to make money during the holidays. My friend had put me onto the job, but unfortunately my friend was using discretion and a lot of other people were not when it came to recruitment. So the job got filled very fast. People started to become really competitive when it came to selling trees. I had this guy come up to me and be like, you're definitely getting cut come December 18th. So basically was telling me I should just quit right then and there. He also told me that he worked on a tree farm for 20 years and grew up on one, which, you know, the first time he told me that, I was like, oh, cool, dude, that's dope. The second time he told me that, I was like, yeah, that's cool, man, you told me this. The third time he told me that, I was like, we get it, bro. You work on a fucking tree farm. you're a tree guy. Very quickly, I came to sort of resent that competition. I'm not trying to fight anybody for my job, to be honest. I'll fight to get to a higher status, a higher position. However, the same guy who had told me that I was going to get cut came up to me and said, "Oh, I don't know many women who do manual labor," which I just thought was a weird thing to say to me. Not because I'm not a woman. That's a whole other layer of it that he doesn't really know much about and wouldn't expect him to understand because of maybe a little small-mindedness. But, you know, it's just kind of an odd thing to be like, "I don't know any women in manual labor." Okay? What do you want me to say, bro? I do. Maybe you just don't know women. You ever considered that, sir? I think I'm gonna start here and see how this goes. Okay. I don't pray, but if I did, I'd be praying right now. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my Epic Wear liner in white. Yeah. Yep. I did this side. I think I'm happy with that. As I've grown, I've started to have more and more like art and makeup related dreams, like physical art. I mean, music has always been my love and #1 passion in life, but I started to have more art related dreams. So it's cool to finally be getting back into this because it feels like a space to really explore my passions, a space to really let loose and see what happens. And this side is a lot harder to do, I think, because I have astigmatism and my left eye is not only my dominant eye but my more blind eye. I never wanted to get glasses because growing up my brother had glasses and he had these big dorky Harry Potter glasses, and you know, he was smarter than me and cooler than me, and this was like the one upper hand I had on him, was not having glasses. And then I was taking a train one day with my family, and all of a sudden everybody starts clamoring on the train and getting up to look out the window. And I go to the window too. And I see a stump. And my mom's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this." I'm like, "Believe what?" And she's like, "You don't see the bear?" "What do you mean, Mom? What do you mean?" You're telling me I missed out on my opportunity to see a wild bear and I have to get glasses and look like a dork like my brother? Bro, I'm getting into a fucking groove now. It's groovy, baby. Now we just gotta add the white. I love my partner and I love being in love, because I'm literally making myself look like a clown and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to see. Now that I have the lights on, now what? Now I'm gonna color my nose. There's like a lot of irony when it comes to clowns for me. Like, I don't like seeing clowns all the time. I also, when I was a kid, was sent to clown school by my parents. But back then I was real scared of clowns. I was a child, so I didn't really have a gauge of like how to manage fear. I went and I had to learn how to tie balloons and juggle and all sorts of stuff. And then my favorite thing to do with the red nose is put a little white line. Hooray! I'm bringing back this brush. I don't love wearing lip gloss, so after I put on my lipstick, I usually like to put a little bit of this same pop on my lips. Okay, taking a pause in the process while my lashes get tacky, I'm gonna take this last bong rip. So if you're smoking along, pack one and we can cheers. Let me put on my British lashes, yeah. I have to leave in like 30 minutes and I haven't even thought about what I'm wearing. I think I like where these lashes are, to be honest. I'm the clown of Christmas past. I think we're done. Went well for my first clown makeup experience. Next time I'm gonna have a little kiki with my partner and we'll probably do another crazy wacky look. If you made it to the end, leave this emoji in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here for more Highliner. Keep blazing and stay amazing.